what's going on, everyone? It is February 23rd. It is Wednesday, your favorite podcast on Wednesday night. It is on. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the show. What's going on, Melanie? How are you? A
The
year older and wiser. How do you feel?
older, wiser, smarter. I mean, whatever. Chill. I feel fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very good. Bit busy, but tired, but good. I don't know where I'm getting
Okay.
this energy. Honest to God, I don't know how I'm being blessed with this energy, but I don't know where I've been pulling the energy, but I'm doing
Can I
it.
just say that we make tie dye look really good? Like,
Hey,
you
we
got
feel
your
it.
Nirvana, I have my Bravo TV shirt.
Listen, today's weather got us feeling our oats. We already look. We're giving you springtime already. We're like,
Springtime realness. I mean, some people were doing too much. Like, some people were walking down the street wearing just like a sweater dress or wearing like a t-shirt and shorts. I thought it was ridiculous because it's not that warm. It's 65 degrees, but there's still like a brisk in the air.
mhm.
So I don't know. I wore my trench coat. That's how I know it was like spring vibes.
um,
But
yeah, I I actually packed my wind jacket with me in my bag, but I was wearing like a hoodie, like sweater, short sleeve sweater, walking just
mhm,
like that, feeling myself. It was nice. It was
yeah.
nice. So I had to do it. But how was your birthday last week? We shouted y'all, and then the very next day was your actual birthday. How did you enjoy your birthday?
I loved it. It was really mellow and chill. And I think that like turning 33 is not like, to me, it's not a big deal. Like, it's not a big number. Obviously, birthdays are always going to be a big deal. It's another year of life. But I just wanted it to be as low maintenance as possible. And we went out to dinner. I had great gifts. Thank you to all of y'all. Um but yeah, I had fun. I thought it was great for what it was because I feel like I went into it not having any expectations.
Hmm. Ooh, things are falling apart, falling apart around here. Um, so really quick, we wanted to put out there. We know we had a special guest today, Shannon. Unfortunately, things happen, but we will be rescheduling with Shannon. She will be joining us during Women's Month. Women's Month is all of March, and we have a lot of special, cool women guests lined up for March. So we're excited for that, and we'll definitely be seeing Shannon with us joining the circle in March. But the show must go on. Things happen, but the show must go on. We're not like other podcasts out there that cancel on you 2 minutes before the show. You know,
Oh no. Charlie decided to cancel himself. Sorry about that. We're
so
still here. But
yeah.
anyways, like you were saying, God don't like ugly because we were throwing shade. Um Shannon will be on later on towards the end of towards the month of March, and I'm looking forward to it because I think it's fine. I think you have a lot going on this week
Oh yeah.
that people will see, and you'll get to talk about it next
Next
Wednesday.
week.
Yeah, so it should be fine. But what I did want to talk about before we start the show is, since February is wrapping up, since it's a short month, I know we didn't really partake in talking about Black History Month this month.
Not that
This
much. Little
not as
mentions, but
much.
yeah.
Yeah. But I wanted to end it properly by like giving flowers to a black inventor, someone of history. And I'll go first because when I saw this, I was like, "Oh my god, this is I did not know this." And also, as a female, it intrigued me to know the history. So, this inventor, Mary Beatrice Kenner, she was the woman, first African American inventor who invented the simple sanitary pad for women. Sanitary pad being, um, uh, people call it Kotex, people call it pad, period pad, whatever. her invention has helped billions of women and children get rid of various diseases because prior to using the sanitary pad, the maxi pad, I don't even know how they were doing it back in the day, but it would cause venereal diseases. So kudos to her because I love me some pads when it's time of the month.
Well, listen, my inventor, because there's a lot of the thing is, like you said, February is a short month. There's so much going on, but there's so many people to highlight. And personally, I think Black History, we should be talking about people, celebrating people,
Yeah.
and what they've done, not only during the month of February, but I do love that we're doing this. My inventor, is Garrett Morgan. With only an elementary school education, Black inventor and son of an enslaved parent, Gary Morgan came up with a few significant inventions throughout his life. Not only did he improve sewing machine and the gas mask, but Morgan's most influential invention was the improved traffic light. Morgan's Morgan was one of the first three light systems that was invented in the 1920s, resulting in widespread adoption of the traffic lights we take for granted today. Um, so one of the reasons why Morgan decided to do this was Morgan bought a car, and as a motorist, he witnessed a severe car accident at an intersection in his city of Cleveland, Ohio. In response, he decided to expand on the current traffic light by adding a yield component, warning oncoming drivers of an impending stop. He took out the patent for the creation in 1923 and was granted to him the following year. So shout out to um, Garrett Morgan. I'm sure some people didn't know that. And again, history is good. History is our friend. We love her history up
We're
in the inner
using
circle.
things we're using things that were made decades ago and they are
Mhm.
still valuable to this day.
Absolutely, absolutely. But now we've talked about our girl Wendy Williams a few times on the show with everything going on with her. But I don't know if you heard.
Yeah, I did.
Finally, decisions have been made, and after 14 seasons, coming this summer for spring, the Wendy Williams show is coming to an end. Uh, what are your thoughts about it? Some people seen it coming, some people didn't. What do you think?
I feel bad because that's such a bad way to like end it. But to be honest, I feel like I don't think this is the end for Wendy. If anything, I could see her doing a podcast. She did start in radio. Maybe she'll transition from TV to podcasting. And I feel like, to be honest, the people in the Wendy show, they weren't really like looking out for her best interest. They would throw her in there
Hmm.
when she wasn't even ready, knowing that she was sick as fuck or like she wasn't really in a healthy mindset. I feel like she needs to sever ties with those people and basically, and I think she did. I think she like fired a bunch of people or whatever under her management. And yeah, she should start take this time to like relax, hang out with your father if he's still alive. I think I'm not sure, but yeah, and then eventually create your own podcast. Everyone's doing it.
Yeah,
Everyone.
seriously. I mean, I'm glad I got to see her last summer. I went to see her, um, and
I
it's
never
so
got a
funny.
chance.
I know, like, and we tried.
My
Boy, did we
fucking work
try.
schedule. Yeah,
We tried for years. Even when we
yeah, we
were
did.
friendly as a group with other people, like we tried, but it just
Hmm.
never happened. I'm glad I was able to see her, like, because say what you will about Wendy, I had, as you know, Melanie, I had a love hate relationship with Wendy. Um, just because sometimes the reporting she would do, and I've talked about this on the show before, it's like who's like informing her,
Yeah,
um, but and sometimes her extra personal opinions on things, especially on Britney Spears, but she was still great at what she did, especially going back to radio for a
hmm,
woman, and then like getting for seasons. It sucks that sometimes our personal troubles like spills into work. But she did her thing. We say what you will. She's iconic in ways for the radio and the radio realm, DJ jockey, whatever you want to call it. And she's one of the people I kind of
she's
look up
influenced
to.
people that
Yeah.
are, yeah, and I feel like she's influenced people as much as they don't want to admit it.
Mhm.
She influenced Charlemagne the God.
Yep.
Charlemagne wouldn't be what he is if it wasn't for her.
They work together.
She's
He
in,
said it.
yeah, so like I think at the end of the day, like yes, she was controversial, but a lot of people are controversial and they're still like up and running. So I don't know. Hopefully this isn't the end of her. I know Sherry is taking over and they're changing the name from Wendy to Sherry. I Sherry Shepherd, she seems great. I haven't watched the show with her, so
Neither have I.
best
I
of
used
luck
to
to
watch on The
her.
View, like when she was in an ensemble cast on The View.
Right.
But her ratings, the reason why they chose Sherry, and I'm sure the production company was with all the different guests they had, they were testing the waters and seeing who got the ratings best. But
Mm.
Sherry was bringing the ratings, and the ratings stood as good as when Wendy was, or even slightly better. So
Wow.
Wendy, yeah, Sherry won the race because we had a few different people hosting: Michael Rappaport,
Mm-hmm.
Fat
Jerry
Joe, and Remy
O'Connell.
Ma. Yeah, Fat Joe and Remy Ma. Well, the thing with
Not Fat Joe.
yeah, he hosted a few shows with Remy Ma. hmm hmm
Wow.
So, but congrats to Sherry Shepherd. I'll definitely miss the iconic. How
How
you
you
doing?
doing?
I'll definitely miss
Yeah.
that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna miss that. I'm definitely gonna miss that. But it's sad to see Wendy go. But we wish her all the best. All the best for Wendy. Um, Now, someone she used to rag on a lot is having a. Woo, it's being reported by Variety that Britney Spears has inked one of the biggest in bucks behind the Obamas book deals ever. 15
Hmm.
million reportedly, and there was a war from all these publishing companies to get her.
She chose the best publishing
What
company.
is it? Do you have it? Thank you.
Simon and Schuster. They're like what like renowned. They're very popular. Like probably if not the most famous publication. So that's a big deal. I'm glad that she's doing it. That's gonna be. I hope that she.
My
To be honest
emoji,
with
the
you,
face.
I really hope that she. I don't want to. This sounds really fucked up, but I hope she has a ghostwriter, like someone that like
Of course,
she
she will.
like she basically tells them the story and they like make it like write it for her in a way where it's
Most likely.
literature friendly. Because sometimes when I read her paragraphs on Instagram, I'm like I have to read it in her voice and like her like squeaky ass voice or her like fake baby doll voice because it's just too much, like
Did
too
you see
much
that video
emotion.
of that Southern girl who? Did I send that to you? It was a
No.
few weeks ago. It was a Southern girl. It was on Perez, and a Southern girl who's from Louisiana basically read it like her post because, like you said, a lot of people are like her posts are just so rambly. And listen, I'm someone in our text messages when I do write and not voice text. I'm someone who writes like a Britney Spears, the dot 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 dot, and it continues like. But to Britney's defense, there was someone, Melanie. I'll try to find this video for you. She basically read it and she explained this is how Southern girls write, talk. Britney basically writes like she's having a conversation. Some of us do that when we write, type, or whatever. And this girl did it, read it, and like she did it so good. And she even read it in her voice. I gotta find this video for you, and
Find
it's gonna
it
make more
ASAP
sense
because
for
I
you.
can't relate and it makes me feel like, girl, what the fuck? Let's go to school
But
because
listen, let's be real. We know she didn't like the girl was a superstar 16. How much education really it sank in from how much did she
yeah,
retain? So let's be real. A lot of these child stars, you think they're that smart? Unless they went back to school. There's some of them
yes,
that do go to school, college in their 20s, and kudos to them. When they're even in their 30s, it's never too late. But she didn't. So a lot of these child stars, like they're rich, but
she's
they're not
not
that smart.
illiterate, but
Yeah.
she's not illiterate. It's just the way that she like writes. Sometimes I'm just like, oh my god, I get tongue tied trying to fucking read her messages. But no, I'm really excited to like, I bitch bring that tea. I cannot wait to sit down. Letting you know right now, pre-order that shit. I want it for Christmas, for my birthday, for Kwanzaa, for whatever. Any fucking occasion, whatever month it comes out, give it to me as a gift. That's all I want.
I'm
That's
gonna
all I
buy
need.
several books actually.
I hope she does a book signing, bitch, so we could fucking go.
Oof.
That would be amazing. Like
Mm,
Andy
mm.
Cohen. I hope she has a sit down like interview with either
She
Oprah,
is. She
even
would.
Andy Cohen. That would be amazing.
She has to promote that. She's gonna promote that book. So I can definitely see an Oprah, definitely an Oprah sit down, definitely an Oprah sit down. But
Yeah.
moving on from Britney Spears, and books and telling our stories. Did you hear about Madonna looking for actresses to play her for her own biopic? Did you hear that? That she's like trying to get a movie going on of her life, and she wants to be hands-on producer herself and make sure and even cast a girl. I'm I'll tell you who was in the running, but have you heard about it?
I didn't hear I heard about it like loosely, but I heard about the only way that I heard about it was because Andy Cohen made a comment to a guest that he had on his show that he said, "You will look like a great young Madonna." And I have a feeling like she's probably going to get it. But you could tell me first who it is.
I'm not saying this person's gonna get it, but they were hanging out in this infamous picture where it was a bunch of them. You're like, what the fuck are all those people doing together? I don't know if you've seen that photo weeks ago with Jason Lee, Kanye West,
Julia
Antonio
Fox?
Brown. Yes.
Julia Fox is not getting
Supposedly,
it.
I agree, but supposedly that meeting, Madonna being in there and Julia Fox being there too, was because Madonna was, I guess, testing the waters, trying to feel Julia out because she's trying to find who to play her in her movie. So, would you go and see her? I mean, Circle Friends. Would you? And if any of our Circle Friends feels the balls to call us and join in, you guys could call us 646-801-3583. That number 646-801-3583. If you guys are feeling your oats, I could call, give y'all take, whatever y'all want to do. But would Circle Friends, would y'all go see a Madonna movie? Melanie, would you go see a Madonna movie?
Of course. I love Truth or Dare, and it was like her first
Mm.
movie slash documentary. I
Documentary, yeah.
I don't think Julia Fox is gonna get it, and I don't think Julia Fox is even in the running. She fucking sucks. And I don't see the clout around her. Like, I don't see what's the big deal. Kanye West is not even dating her anymore. Now, the person that I think is gonna get it would be because I think she got Oscar nominated already, and she's like super young. Julia Garner from
Never heard of
Ozark.
it. Oh,
If you see her
oh, she was
with
the one that
the
was in the interview with Andy. He said you will play. Oh, I know.
yes,
Okay, I've seen her. She was recently on the What Happened.
she's an amazing actress. You know she's from the Bronx, and she
No
makes
way.
all these. She's from the Bronx, from
I thought she was
Riverdale.
like from little southern
Mm-mm.
little.
And she's really good with accents, and she's known for obviously being a character in Ozark, but she's also in this new Netflix show. Um, what is the name? Inventing Anna, which is a good show, by the way. I think
I've heard of it.
you, you've heard of it because someone watches
Yeah,
it.
he told me about it too.
Yeah,
He asked me. Yeah.
it's based on a true story of this famous con woman, Anna Delvey. But I think she would be amazing. She has the hair for it already.
Speaking of shows on Netflix, you were telling me that you started watching. Guys, I'm gonna butcher it because it's just so. Me and Melody laugh about this because it's such a long title, but I think they did this tactically to like sucker people in. The girl across the street from the house of something mirror.
Let me look it up. It's the girl.
The girl across the street, something, something, something.
It's
It's long as
the
fucking title.
woman in the house across the street from the girl in the window.
Jesus Christmas. Well, that show. Have you seen more episodes? Have you finished it?
No, I feel like lately I've been having like TV ADD where I jump to one show midway. I'm like, I'm bored. I don't want to watch this. Then I watch like a murder documentary. Then I watch something cheerful. Then I watch something sad. Like, I'm fucking all over the
I
place.
am glad I'm not the only ADD person. Like when it comes to shows, like I could be in the middle of watching like something, and then I was like, I feel like something else right now.
But
So
it is a good show so far. It's like a thriller. It's kind of like The Sinner, you said.
told you,
It's
yeah,
very
yeah. It's
very
like this,
similar to The Sinner.
yeah.
Um Yeah, I'm gonna try to watch it this weekend. But what I have been like obsessed over that I've been binging and watching is Celebrity Big Brother.
You know, it's funny. I thought of you today. I swear to Jesus, I thought of you today because
When
I
didn't
didn't
you?
even know. I didn't know that Miss Cynthia Bailey. I thought of you because you
Yes,
also
that bitch.
exactly because I know you're like,
She's
oh,
so
she's in it,
her boring
but she
ass
got it to
is
the
there,
finale.
and she's lying on body. Bitch, how? You're like boring, but she's
She's down to the finale,
getting
right?
there. She's down to the no, I don't know yet. There's one more person that has to get eliminated. She's getting on by a technicality, to be honest. I
Was it?
was rooting
I
for
don't watch
Carson
it, so I don't
Kressel.
know. Was it technicality? I wanted to watch
Um,
and join because I have Paramount Plus, but I'm like,
she's
is it
not a
worth
threat.
it?
And the reason as to why she's like a technicality is because she's not seen as a threat because she doesn't even know how to play the game. So it's easier to take out people who know the game and know how to strategize. And they're
Todrick
like,
Hall.
yes, and Misha Cupcake Tate than fucking Cynthia Bailey, who
Sleep
like,
on
or
Pisces,
Lamar
though.
Odom, who they
Oh,
were
he's still
basically
in.
coasting. No, he left. He got just
Oh,
he got eliminated
oh, you see how to
like
watch.
yesterday, I believe. But I won't give the rest
How
away.
long are these Big Brother episodes? Like, because again, I have
Ooh, like
Paramount
an hour
Plus.
and a half.
You see, I can't. Like,
And
it's
you
too
know,
late to
let
catch
me
up.
tell you something. One thing that I noticed is that they're so slow paced. Like they'll be like, even with no commercials, shout outs to you for not paying for ads. But even with no commercials, I feel myself like, yo, hurry up, like fast forward. It's so like the pace of the show is
That's why I
so
never got into Celebrity
slow.
Big. That's why I never
I
got into Big Brother.
can't.
Period. Big Brother.
I
Period.
can't.
I never got into it. Never got into it.
It's so
Um.
annoying to me how slow it is.
Yeah. Is it worse than watching paint dry?
No, 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 it's not. I mean, no.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you heard. I was trying to send you this earlier.
What?
I was trying to send you. Apparently, Nick. Hey, the dicks. I'm here for a world that has male celebrity
Teens.
dick peens being leaked left and right. I remember growing up, it was always a scandal with a woman being her flashing her JJ we seen or titties out, whatever. But now it's the dawn of the male celebs and their peens being leaked. Have you seen the latest leak?
The fappening. No, what is it?
Nick Cannon. Nick
I
Cannon
don't.
and listen, I can see why. I can see why. I can
Let me look
see
it up.
why.
Let me look it
I
up so y'all
have
can
it,
see my expression.
and I'll send it. Actually, I was
Can you send it while I talk? Yes.
yes.
Anyway, um, honestly, I don't see the. I don't. Je ne sais quoi. Like I don't see the what people are hyped about. I don't even see what Mariah Carey fell for. I
Well,
don't think that Nick Cannon like has that swag. Like he doesn't give me. He has. I know he has a big penis. I know because of his show. He like had the imprint
open,
and Andy
open
Cohen.
it.
I just don't understand how like people he just seems so corny to me. Like I would have to sit there and listen to him for hours talking bullshit about himself or his kids. And then I'm like, I'm just doing it for the dick. I'm just doing it for the dick. Like, no, I don't.
Listen, a lot. Listen, we live in a world that a lot of people are just doing it for the sex. Let's be real. A lot of people are together for either you're crazy for
Wow.
being with some other, like either you're crazy for being together when you're not supposed to be, or you're doing it for the sex.
Well, this
One
is
or
why
the
he
other.
has a lot of
I
kids because he clearly doesn't wear condoms.
listen. Back in the day when I was dating, you know him, the other the Taurus.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he
I
had
can't
mutual
look at this no
friends.
more.
He had mutual friends. Well, he had mutual friends that suppose he had a friend who supposedly worked for Mariah, right? Allegedly. And this friend was telling us a story how supposedly Nick Cannon is not that packy. But it goes to show, like now, it goes to show that people in the industry would talk shit just to talk shit or lie. Like for years, Melanie, for over, it's been a while that I've been with. Well, for years, for way over at least 7 years, I've walked around thinking Nick Cannon had a small penis
I never thought that. I just felt he's corny to me. Like I watch Wild 'N Out and I'm like, yo, you are so annoying.
I
I could
walked
never
around thinking
date
like
somebody
this little dick,
like that.
and now to see this, but that makes more sense. And I mean, it just makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. And he's just having kids left and right. Speaking of kids left and right, who do you think will win in a battle of having kids? Kiki Wyatt or Nick Cannon?
Kiki Wyatt has like she just had her 11th child, right?
She announced a pregnancy. I don't know what number child this is, but she just
11.
announced a pregnancy. That's
What is
crazy.
she known for? I feel
Oh,
like she's a singer, right?
Yeah, but don't
I think there's
ask me to
one
name a
song that I like. I think she has a song. I think if Lewis is in the comments, he would know. I think it's like some song with Avant. But oh my god. Yeah, that picture got me gooped. But I feel like would you date someone? They could be corny as fuck. Their personality can make you like skeeve and like annoy you. But they're packing and they stimulate you sexually.
Date someone?
Yes. Would you be in a relationship?
Oh, not in a relationship.
Would you be in a relationship with someone?
I could kick it with someone and have like a casual chill. You know, it seems like you're kicking it. Ha ha ha. Come on, you can sleep overnight. That's it. And I've had those kind of relationships and quotations. If you guys are not watching live, I'm making quotation. Yeah.
Yeah. I like
It doesn't go far. It doesn't go far. It doesn't go far. Sex is like there's some people that I'm like, damn, and we've talked about this. It's like, damn, like the sex is so good, but
I've been in that situation, and it's like it makes me want to be like, oh, get away from like when you have a shoe fly type of vibe. Like I don't know.
Well, shout out to Nick Cannon. I guess he knew there was people like me or someone out there going around for years saying that Mariah supposedly said he's not packing. Well, maybe actually, let's reel it back.
Mariah
Maybe to
said
Mariah's standards, Deacon allegedly. This is someone who worked. This is someone that an ex of mine knew who worked for Mariah Carey, and allegedly, you know, in her conversations while he was doing her up, whatever, she shared that he's not that willing down.
I think she said that as a fucking joke, and whoever said that is taking it out of pretext. Mariah Carey, why would she go boasting about people? She's a diva. She's not gonna like hype or stroke his ego. She's very much like me.
That, and not only that, but real quick, because this is a conversation that I always heard growing up. Like I heard this more with women, like my mom and her
you do not tell your friends. You do not boast about your men's dick size or about his sex game. Nope, you don't do that. Nope, because you never know. Like friends, I don't know. I've never been in a situation. I've never been in a situation with a friend trying to take my mat. Well, no, that's a fucking lie.
Ooh.
I had someone that I used to be friends with in high school. She would always she would always follow every guy I've ever dated, like always befriend them and like follow them on social media and all this shit. And I always thought that was fucking weird. But anyway, needless to say, no, you're not supposed to like be so open about that because you never know who can listen. Thank God all my friends are gay men.
Listen, I've been at fault with that because like I've been at fault when I talk about, this shit's good, blah, blah, blah. But I'm learning as you're getting older and wiser to like, especially around certain friends. Definitely, I'm learning around other gay men not to boast about how good my sex life is with any particular man. Because, I'm learning. Better late than never. But, let's get into a little fun game before we get into our something else. Let's get into a fun game before we get serious. One gotta go. It's been a while since we played this game. It's been a long time, and we had this game to play with our special guest. But the show must carry on, and we'll have another game to play with Shannon. If you're tuning in, people, we were supposed to have special guest Shannon, but things happened. Unfortunately, Shannon had to reschedule, so we will be seeing her, God willing, come Women's Month, because March is Women's Month, and we're definitely gonna be celebrating women and having women guests all month long. So we're excited about that. But here is our one gotta go. Are you ready, Melanie? We're gonna play and we're gonna play with our circle friends. So circle friends, participate in the comment. Why don't ya? So one gotta go. The grand tradition of the Inner Circle podcast, one of our favorite games. One gotta go. Soul food, Spanish food, Chinese, or Italian?
Oh shit. When they say Spanish, what Spanish though? Because there's Spanish from Spain, like paella, or like Hispanic.
Like Puerto Rican, Dominican.
Oh no, I can't
Puerto
let
Rican,
go of that. Buy soul food. You got too much high cholesterol anyway.
Did you not read on the New York Post about the guy who got his leg or whatever amputated for eating leftover Chinese food? Goodbye, Chinese food.
I love Chinese food. It just depends on what type of Chinese food you get.
I fucks with the Chinese food sometimes too, but listen, if one has to go, Chinese.
I love me some General Tso's. Anyway.
You mean cat? Next, we posted this on our Inner Circle on Instagram, the Inner Circle Podcast. Inner with the 3 instead of the E. The Inner Circle Podcast on Instagram. We posted this, but we want to see live. One gotta go: Miami, ATL, LA, or New York.
Yikes. Bye, Atlanta. There's nothing over there for me.
I know you were gonna say Atlanta.
I can't say LA only because LA produces good music, and I don't know, the movies. Hello, I don't know.
I will have to say Miami, ATL, New York.
Joe said Miami. LA. Oh, it says the person that's in Florida.
But listen, sometimes when you live,
I didn't mean to say that out loud for people to stalk you.
But I say LA. Shit's bad in LA, anyways. Next, one gotta go: deodorant, toothpaste, or soap.
Deodorant, toothpaste, or soap. I need my toothpaste. Hello, Colgate.
I'm gonna say deodorant.
Soap. I need soap.
I'm gonna say deodorant. Because soap, it could be a good fragrance soap where you make sure you scrub and boom.
Also, you could make your own deodorant. You could create your own shit like oils and stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right, next. This is for us, especially you. One gotta go: manicure, pedicure, massage, or facial.
Oh, I plead the 5th. I plead the fucking 5th. First of all,
it depends on.
I need my manicure, my pedicure. And I need a facial. Hello, this.
So massage gotta go for you.
But I get massages every week. Oh my god. I would say.
For me, manicure. Go with the facial. No, I can do it myself. Pedicure, I can't do it as good bending over. Whatever. I need someone to do that for me. Manicure could just.
I'll get rid of massage. That's fine. I'll get mines anyway.
Next.
Massage.
One gotta go: racism, poverty, hunger, or pollution.
I would say poverty, because
no, one gotta go. I'm trying to end.
Or not end, like gotta go. I would say poverty gotta go. This is why. Poverty gotta go, because if everyone has money, no one's gonna be hungry. Pollution with money, I guess, like.
I say pollution gotta go.
Really?
Meaning, I think you're getting it wrong. Meaning, one gotta go where we're no longer trying to end it. So you know how they say, end world hunger. If it goes, we're not ending it anymore. It stays. Does that make
I
sense?
don't think that's what it is. I think it's, I guess. But the whole thing about, I wouldn't choose racism because
Well, we'll get into that
that's just
coming
a
up.
no, because that's a mindset. You could,
Yeah.
yeah, you could change your mindset.
One gotta go Martin, the Chappelle Show, all that, or Living Color.
I need my Chappelle show, even though I'm very upset with Dave Chappelle at the moment. Um, by Martin, he's kind of corny.
Yeah, honestly, I used to watch some bits and pieces because I had a my first.
I'm not getting rid of Living Color because the Wayans brothers created that. I think it was the older one,
Yeah,
and that's too close to the Wayans, and I absolutely love the Wayans brothers. So
I
no.
gotta get rid of Chappelle Show for me. Last one. Um, one gotta go: communication, honesty, intimacy, or respect.
No.
One gotta go.
Oh no. I mean,
Oof. Now that I'm looking at it back myself, what do you guys think so far?
communication, honesty. I mean, if you honest, you're communicating. Intimate. I'll take out intimacy. It's not like intimacy is like necessary in relationships, I guess. There you go. Charlie decided to leave one more time.
I mean, I don't know. I say get rid of on.
I
Get rid
say
of.
intimacy.
Oh, now you're making me want to say intimacy too.
The only
But
reason I
sex
say
is very
intimacy is
important,
because
though.
it's not intimacy is it's not as important as honesty, respect, and communication.
You know what? Right? I'm going with intimacy too. Case closed. Intimacy gotta go. Um, but now it's time for. I mean, we don't have a donkey of the day. We have our nope, not today. And before we didn't have a nope, not today. Like we weren't gonna have a nope, not today because we had a special guest. But now we do have a nope, not today. Do you want us to share it, Melanie? Are we ready for this nope, not today? Um,
I'm never ready for shenanigans, buffoonery, rigomoris bullshit,
Before
bro.
we end it in gratitude, let's talk about our nope, not today. Woo-wee. Um, let's. This is right here. I don't know if you guys can see. It's in Providence, Rhode Island, and there we have is some white supremacists basically, um, at a
From followers.
BLM event or some workshop. I want to make sure I'm reporting it correctly. Um, Basically, outside, taunting the people inside with a white supremacy flag. This is in Providence, Rhode Island. Now, from what I understand, these individuals reside and hail from Massachusetts. So they've been coming from that masshole state. Shout outs to all our listeners and supporters from Mass. Listen, not everyone falls under this, but there's some massholes out there. So we have some massholes going to Providence with the neo-Nazi freaking
Flag and chanting.
flag and chanting, but yet, according to some people, thank God we don't have anyone here no longer trying to defend these type of people like we did before. Um, Listen, racism and white supremacy is still very prevalent. Probably to contrary beliefs in other people from the past that I didn't think so. Um, what did you think when you seen this video? Real quick.
When when I saw this video, I just felt like it's a little mini insurrection again, January 6th repetition, and people are trying to stay relevant. This is their way of doing it, and I think it's fucked up that they go outside a bookstore and do shit like that when it's unwarranted and unnecessary. At the end of the day, there's always going to be an asshole, and they're playing the part. I think that that's fucked up that they're doing that. I'm utterly disgusted to this day that there are people with that mentality, but my faith in humanity is like slowly like decreasing. It's like depleting at this point. If it's not like shootouts and like stabbings happening in the subway trains randomly all the time in New York City right now, it's shit like this in different states. So I don't know. I just think people need to be kinder to each other and be like more respectful and stop the bullshit. Like, what the fuck? What are you getting out of this? I don't
Listen,
know.
I've seen this posted on social media, and it just sucks. It just sucks because like
It's so random too.
it's you're in school, you grow up learning about all these things from the past, right? Racism, all this stuff. As you keep getting older, you feel like, speaking for myself, I don't know how you feel. Like, okay, I live in a new progressive world. Like, I don't have to deal with that. What was back in the day. But then we continue getting older, and now to see as we are older, some of us parents, etc., we're still going through like shit that people were fighting for back in the day, and it's sad. It's sad because I thought we would never see such things, but it's still happening.
That makes me not want to bring a kid into this world. Like, it
Nope, not
doesn't.
today. We don't got time for it. You assholes in Providence, doing shit like that. Um,
People
and then hiding
everywhere.
under masks. I wonder if we know anyone that may be hiding under masks with that group that we personally know out there.
They're gonna get exposed. Internet, do your thing like they always do. Do your thing.
But anyways, listen, you can't. What? How do they say? You can't drive out hate with hate. Got to do it with love. As corny as that sounds, and as mad as I get sometimes, like when I see it, like such things like that. But you can't like. I gotta like bring myself back. Like, yo, you can't give hate with hate. As much as sometimes I just want to. But yeah. So love and light to these individuals. We'll end it with that. We'll end this. Nope, not today with that. But let's end it with gratitude. Do you want to go first today, or should I go first?
I'll go. I'm grateful for another year of life. As much as I am very underwhelmed with what's going on with the world today, I am happy to be around. That sounds so like weird, but another year of like getting of more knowledge and just more patience. I'm looking forward to that.
Absolutely. And mine is pretty random. Um, but my end of gratitude is for first grade. It was first grade. My first grade teacher in Puerto Rico in Santiago Iglesias, named Mrs. Mrs. Not Mrs. Mrs. Camacho. Um,
Oh,
this one teacher. Teachers are special. Teachers are very underrated in this world too. Teachers are very special, and this one teacher has. I mean, I'm in my 30s now. This one teacher since first grade to like now has left an imprint in me. Like I just remember this teacher just, when I was a kid, I used to get picked on. I wasn't that popular, especially when in an elementary and middle school. Um, and I just remember this one teacher just always being so warm to me and like caring and loving and just hopeful with my academics and like protecting me. And it's always stayed with me. And I even remember her name, Mrs. Camacho. Um, so and she was pretty. I remember she was so. I thought she was so beautiful too. So I don't know where she's at right now. I don't know if she'll ever see this. Hey, maybe. I mean, I hope she's alive. But my end with gratitude, and I'm very thankful is for teachers like Mrs. Camacho in Puerto Rico. So thank you so much. That's my end with gratitude.
oh,
Yeah,
so
that's my
sweet.
end with gratitude. So, but we want to thank you guys. I know maybe some of you guys tuned in today for our special guest, but we will be seeing Shannon next month during Women's Month. It's our last show of February. Can you believe it? This short month. But if you guys want to catch us, you know what to do, guys. Our YouTube. Make sure you're subscribing, sharing, telling everyone to go to our YouTube where we have exclusive content only on YouTube. So you want to be subscribed to YouTube, our Facebook, like, follow, Spotify, Apple, Google Podcast, Speaker. Make sure you subscribe to all those good things. We will see you guys next week. We kick off Women's Month with this special lady as one of our women and publisher author Julio Roman joins us next week. So it's going to be a dope show. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in and support. See you guys next week.
Bye.